Hello everyone and welcome to another royal reading, and the reading that I am going to be doing now using the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Edgar Allan Poe Tarot is about, let's just put the enormous box on screen so that you can hopefully see it. That's just the side of the box. The cover is too big to fit on the screen really. Using the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot, I'm going to be looking at little juicy bits that has been dropped obviously by the PR people who are in charge of marketing Tom Bower's book that is about to hit the shelves. He has a book to sell, and the latest thing that has come out of it, there are a few things that have come out of it I'm going to read on, but the latest thing that has come out is that allegedly Camilla called Meghan Markle a minx and said that she was ungrateful. Camilla was suspicious of her intentions from the start, thought that Meghan was ungrateful, and so I'm going to be looking at that. I'm going to be looking at the dynamic between the two women using one of my dark tarots. I'm now building up quite a collection of dark tarots, quite a startling collection. People who go into the room with tarot decks are on display sometimes reel back in shock and wonder what kind of person lives in this house that has these strange tarot decks. But anyway, this is what happens when you decide to read on the royals, and strange things happen, let's just say. I'm doing a reading, 10-card reading, past, present and future energy between the two women, and the center of the reading is going to be about Prince Charles. And there has been speculation that Meghan Markle and Prince Charles, well, Meghan Markle perhaps had her eye on Prince Charles, or was a little bit inappropriate in her behavior, or he was, or that kind of a thing. No, I'm going to struggle. Normally I do try before the reading to figure out how all the cards are going to fit in this tiny space, and I'm really not succeeding at all. Brace yourselves, we're going to get a little bit seasick as we slide around here. Sorry about that. I will pull them into view when I get to those cards on the outer limits. But I just want to see Prince Charles here. This is past energy, Camilla and Meghan. Present energy, Camilla, Meghan. The Prince Charles dynamic between the two women, and the future, Camilla and Meghan. How's it going to work out? So we're going to get ourselves hopefully quite a thorough reading on the dynamic between these two women. Tom Bower, as I say, seemed to say that Camilla could see through Meghan from the very start. We have heard rumours. There have been rumours. All of this, of course, is allegedly. Disclaimer in the description box below. Tarot reading, entertainment purposes. There have been rumours, I think it's blind gossip or Sedan, I'm not sure which, said that Meghan Markle was the reason that Prince Harry did not congratulate Camilla on her recent, I won't say promotion, but the recent confirmation from Her Majesty the Queen that Camilla would in fact be known as Queen Consort when Prince Charles accedes to the throne. So silence from Montecito, allegedly because Meghan Markle wouldn't let Prince Harry congratulate her. So all kinds of things going on behind the scenes. Hopefully we will figure out what is going on now. So past energy, we'll start with Camilla. This is going back in the midst of time. We get the Hierophant in reverse, yeah. That is the royal family in reverse. Camilla thought that Meghan Markle was up to mischief. No question about it at all. The Hierophant is about being in integrity, taking the high road, learning lessons, being in communication with your higher self, the divine, ascending, the royal family, the status quo. Camilla was quite certain, and it's major arcana, so she was absolutely sure of it. Camilla was quite certain that Meghan Markle was here to overturn the status quo. Smash and grab kind of energy. She was here to grab the crown jewels. She was here to grab Windsor Castle. She was here to grab the throne if she could at all. Camilla saw it. The Hierophant in reverse, the Taurus card in reverse, but Taurus of course in the sense of being stable, being long-lasting and enduring, and all about values and all of those good things that Taurus represents. So yeah, Camilla Camilla absolutely had her doubts about Meghan Markle. Saw through her, all allegedly. Let's just sprinkle allegedly over this reading. And, was very suspicious, absolutely, very suspicious of Meghan Markle's intentions coming into the royal family. How did Meghan feel about Camilla way back when? How did she feel about her? The Chariot in reverse. That is a Cancerian in reverse. 2 major arcana, and they are not quite consecutive. No, 5 and 7 in the major arcana, but from the Taurus to the Cancer, the dog's barking outside. Cancer in reverse. Camilla, of course, is a Cancerian, and did not like her. I felt that she should not be allowed to be in the position that she was in. Of course, Meghan Markle seemingly quite obsessed with Princess Diana, who was the other Cancerian, thought that she was usurping her role. The Chariot is, of course, about journeys. It's about ambitions, political ambition, about driving forward with full intention, your motives, your ability to keep to a course and plough ahead. And Meghan Markle really didn't feel that Camilla deserved to be in the position she was in. And of course, it's just come to me now, the very obvious thing. This thing that when I say it does upset some people, but the Chariot is of course a motor car, a motor vehicle. In the reverse is a car crash. Of course, what happened to the person, as far as Meghan Markle was concerned, that should have been there in the royal family, of course passed away very tragically in a car accident in Paris in that tunnel. So it's all there. It's all there. Camilla, very suspicious. Cancerians, of course, water signs, great intuition, can read people very well. Camilla saw through her. Meghan Markle looked at Camilla and thought, you are a usurper, an imposter. You shouldn't be there. It's all your fault. It's your fault that Princess Diana died in Paris in that car crash. It's your fault. I get that really, really, really strongly. And that's coming from her. It's not coming from Prince Harry. It's coming from her own interpretation of events, going back into the past. And wow, these 2 women really did not hit it off at all well. So let's see currently what the vibe is. Camilla, 2 cards up at the top here. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse, and coloured by, I read these 2 together, the 4 of Pentacles. Very upset. Very, very upset. She's very upset by the way things have played out, by the way that Meghan has gone about trashing her, trashing the royals, being so difficult, causing so much hurt. Another water sign card. It's extreme upset. It's been very difficult for her, this whole thing. It's been difficult because it is really destabilizing. We get the 4 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Pentacles is about stability. You can see these people are in quite a stately home here, in quite a posh room, and all decked out and all pleased with themselves. And the 4 of Pentacles is that it's about being stable. It's about being financially stable. It's about being in control of a situation. It's about really being tightly in control of a situation. And Camilla is afraid. She's afraid that her emotions are going to go out of control over this, because the 4 of Pentacles is about hanging on to something when it's in the reverse, when it's destabilized by all these emotions. It's about losing control, letting go. So she's very afraid that what she has worked really hard for, and what she really values, and what she was counting on as stability in her life is going to be overturned, is threatened at some level by Meghan Markle. It's very emotional, it's very upset, it's worried energy that's coming through here, even though we don't have the typical worried cards. As I say, I read these cards together. So Meghan's cards that come out, how she feels about Camilla. She thinks that Camilla is the devil. I will show you these cards. And the 5 of Cups, she thinks that Camilla is very toxic. She thinks that Camilla is literally the devil. She thinks that Camilla is bringing all that kind of toxicity into the royal family, that Camilla obviously and Prince Charles are in a very toxic relationship, some kind of addictive, sexual addiction or whatever it is relationship. This is how Meghan reads it. This is not how I read it at all. I'm just reading the cards from Meghan Markle's point of view, allegedly, of course, tarot reading. Entertainment only, entertainment. And the Five of Cups is, of course, sorrow, terrible sorrow. We have a grave again. So Meghan sees, and she still sees it, and she sees it very intensely. She sees that this toxic relationship, normally in the Devil card, you have a man and a woman chained together through their addictions, whether it's sex or lies or money or drugs or whatever it is that binds them to Old Scratch. So it's about a couple that's addicted, but there is the graveyard, there is the sorrow. She blames Camilla absolutely 1000% for what happened to Princess Diana and for all the trouble that has come into Harry's life, and she no doubt has drip-fed poison into Prince Harry's mind over the years, which is why Camilla is now so upset. She's genuinely upset. I've seen this before in readings on her with this Ace of Cups. She's upset about how her relationship with Prince Harry has been destroyed, allegedly, by Meghan Markle. Her security has been destroyed. She is very upset, very concerned, and Meghan really believes wholeheartedly. She's not the most critical thinker, Meghan Markle, we all know that. Well, let's say we don't all know that. In my opinion, she is not the most critical thinker. Seems to go with her emotions and sort of reactive thinking, and this is what she believes. This allegedly is what she believes. So let's see between them. Prince Charles, as I said at the beginning of this reading, there is speculation that Meghan Markle was somewhat inappropriate in her behaviour. Some people say that Prince Charles maybe was inappropriate in his behaviour. Let's leave it there and not get too graphic. We get Judgment in reverse. What an interesting card. And the Empress in reverse. Wow. Massive cards to come out in the centre of this reading. The heart of this reading, really, Prince Charles. Judgment in reverse, bad judgment, bad decision. Prince Charles couldn't see through Meghan Markle, clearly. He couldn't. And to explain this reading, the card on this side is more from Camilla's point of view. It's Camilla, Meghan, Camilla, Meghan, Camilla, Meghan. But I read these two together. Bad judgment. Camilla really was concerned that he was making a massive error of judgment with Meghan Markle. That he was... I wanted to say seduced, but I don't mean it in the sexual sense of seduced. I mean it in the sense of being flattered. And apparently Meghan Markle went and had history lessons and pretended to be interested in classical music and all of the stuff that Prince Charles is into. I'm sure she was fascinated by organic farming and cello music and architecture and all the things that Prince Charles is into, and played him, my opinion again. But it concerned Camilla very much. It concerned Camilla allegedly to the extent that she walked away for a while. She didn't go to Eugenie's wedding. She was very strangely absent from that, disappeared for a while. So some bad judgment there on Prince Charles' part. And then we get the Empress in reverse, and this is the Meghan side of things. And again, it's Diana. It's the mother, the Empress. Meghan Markle sees the Prince Charles energy for her is being unfaithful to the mother, to Princess Diana. So I'm not getting nefarious behavior between the two of them, inappropriate behavior in the sense that maybe there may have been some sly looks and things that weren't entirely kosher, but it is all about poor judgment. It is all about the mother, the Diana, that Prince Charles betrayed her as far as Meghan is concerned. So we are getting a lot out of this reading, where I know surprise, there's nothing shocking here. Being lifted from this boat, rising to the surface when it's in the upright, the boat that is being wrecked, and in the reverse not being saved, actually going down with that boat. And yeah, it looks to me as if Prince Charles was easily manipulated by Meghan Markle in Camilla's view. and really that Meghan absolutely blames Camilla and also Charles for what happened to the perfect mother, the Empress. The Empress is, of course, the perfect mother. She's the queen of all queens. She is ultimate figure of womanhood. She's everything wonderful. You may not get that from this card, which is a rather spooky card, I have to say. But it is Edgar Allan Poe, so what can you expect? How are things going to play out between the two of them in future? And Camilla first. The outcome of this reading. How is it going to go for Camilla? We're going to get the Six of Cups. It's going to be very unhappy. Unhappy memories. It's not, the family isn't going to be reunited. She's going to be, looking at this card, separated from Prince Harry. It's about sweet memories, childhood, innocence, play, happy times, times in the past. When the card is in reverse, you can't recreate the past. You can't go back there. It's lost, it's gone, it's over, and so whatever was sweet and charming and happy from the past is now gone for Camilla. She will not be able to remake her relationship with Prince Harry. It is gone, it's ruined, it's poisoned by Meghan Markle and her very odd obsession with Princess Diana, in my opinion. Again, all my opinion. And how is it going to go for Meghan Markle and ultimately with Camilla? Six of Pentacles. Better. Two sixes. Sixes are about harmony. Sixes are about love, really, also, but about harmony. After the change that comes in the Five in tarot, things settle again. Unsettled for Camilla isn't going to go right for her. It's not going to be resolved for her. Meghan Markle is going to get something out of this. The book, I would say. She's going to have her moment in the future where she, as far as she is concerned, puts the record straight. Six of Pentacles is about what you take out of a situation, what you put into a situation, sharing, evening the score, really. It's justice card at some level, but minor arcana. And so it looks as if Meghan is going to be settling some scores in the future. Obviously, the book is going to be coming out, and Camilla is in her sights, and she is going to be, I would say, even making some money out of it. Of course, she now manages Harry, gets a management fee from any deal that he signs. So the book deal is going to benefit not only Prince Harry, but also Meghan Markle, allegedly, as his manager. I can vaguely remember the figure of 15% being bandied around. So Harry has been paid a stupendous amount of money for his book. Meghan Markle is going to get quite a hefty cut off from that. So as far as she's concerned, it is going to do quite nicely for her financially. Not huge, but some kind of reward for her for beating this drum, banging this drum for so long. All Camilla's fault, all Charles's fault, evil, wicked people. And ultimately, it's going to be settling some scores. And it's going to hurt Camilla, this. It is going to hurt her. She was right to be suspicious. Fluffy is scratching the furniture now. She's emerged from her place where she has a little afternoon nap. And jingling her bell on saying it's time to feed me, which it is. And I've reached the end of this reading. I'm sorry for Camilla, really, quite honestly. She's going to go through a tough time, and it's going to be hurtful cups there. And Montecito might win this round in the court of public opinion. Of course, near future, ultimately, I don't think Meghan Markle is going to win anything in the court of public opinion. But we need to look at her political ambitions again, because Tom Bauer has been drip feeding that little tidbit as well. And for the millionth time, we'll have to go and look at it and see what's going on there. That's it for this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.